774 says, wasn't Ben Carson offered a position? I believe he was. Yeah, he turned it down. So it's not an all-white cabinet, I guess. And, you know, I mean, I thought we were trying to get to a society where we looked beyond the color of one's skin, and the only thing that mattered was a man or a woman's character. But I guess... Ha, 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 ha. I know. I'm just joking here. Anyway, tomorrow night is the Granite State Baseball Dinner in New Hampshire. It benefits the Ted Williams Museum and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats Foundation. You can order tickets. Go to New Hampshire, nhfishercats.com. It's Saturday, tomorrow night at 5 p.m. at the Radisson Hotel Expo Center in Manchester. It's for a great cause, so just check it out, nhfishercats.com. Some friends of ours run it, and they've raised a lot of money over the years for great causes. So check it out, nhfishercats.com, the Granite State Baseball Dinner. 1-844-500-4242. And it's the poll question today is brought to you by Simply Safe. Ever get that nagging feeling that I locked the door, that I closed the window? You don't have to worry about that anymore with Simply Safe Home Security. It's just $14.99 a month. And Simply Safe just released its new high-definition security camera. It sends your smartphone a video the second something happens at home. Check out Simply Safe's new camera today at simplysafehowie.com. Steve, what's the poll question? What are the results thus far?
Which Trump administration appointment makes you happiest? Jeff Sessions as Attorney General, Mike Flynn as National Security Advisor, or Mike Pompeo as CIA Director?
I've talked to Flynn, interviewed him here on the show. I don't know Pompeo, although I like his resume, but I know Jeff Sessions, so I'm for Sessions.
62% say Senator Jeff Sessions, 33% say General Mike Flynn, and just 5% say Representative Mike Pompeo.
And by the way, they're all white men. White, straight men. Captain Bob, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Captain Bob.
Yes, Howie, I concur. Yeah, it's a great day. Actually, I would elect all three of them. I mean, I would pick all three of them. I think they're great candidates. But anyway, so I was cracking up on your Uncle Bob, because I am an uncle, and I am going to Thanksgiving dinner. So one of the things that we did in the Navy in the wardroom, we had the wardroom rules, and there were three things that were never spoken in polite company, especially on board ship. One was politics, other men's ladies, and religion. Those are the three things that are not spoken. So I'm going to be curious whether the wardroom rules will rule our Thanksgiving dinner.
That's always
Anyway.
that's always been the rules, hasn't it, Captain Bob? Somebody sent me a text, and he lives in a red state, and he said he's heard from some relatives who said, we're not coming to Thanksgiving dinner this year because it's in a red state. Can you believe that?
Oh, God. That's silly. No, this was a long time tradition. Started in the early U.S. Navy around the early part of the 19th century, and the reason was the junior officers were dueling over.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I mean,
politics. That's exactly right.
Didn't Andrew Jackson? I know we can't speak of Andrew Jackson anymore. There are no more Jefferson Jackson Day dinners and all that. But he was a Democrat. He killed somebody in a duel because they mentioned they said bad things about his wife, right?
Yep, and that we were losing too many junior officers in our very young Navy, and it was ridiculous. And the senior officers said, "Wait a minute, no more dueling, no more talking politics." All those three, they were the big ones that created dueling.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thanks for the call, Captain Bob. Somebody says, have we seen Robbie Mook yet? He's still MIA.
He and Brian Fallon both.
Yeah, I mean, again, I wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't want to go out and have to explain gashes across my forehead and a black eye and a broken nose. No, they don't. No, they don't want to have. We haven't seen him, either one of those guys. 1-844-500-4242. Manny, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Manny.
Howie, I have a problem. I'm a white Hispanic. What am I going to do?
A white Hispanic? I mean, you don't have to call yourself a white Hispanic, Manny, until you've been arrested. You know, people only become white Hispanics after they've been arrested. Otherwise, they're the salt of the earth, you know?
I made one little phone call, to all my relatives in Florida, and obviously Trump won.
Yeah. I know Trump won. 240 says Uncle Bob would probably prefer that these people didn't come to his Thanksgiving dinner. Well, I think you're right about that. But people like Uncle Bob are very polite. They're gonna open the doors to their relatives and friends. Yeah. 203 says, Howie, my family's Thanksgiving is such a moonbat convention that it was probably bugged by the NSA during the Cold War. It's going to be quite interesting for me this year. I'm looking forward to having Thanksgiving dinner at Mar-a-Lago. I don't think there's it's all Uncle Bob's. Nobody else other